What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of No Client Agent Privilege, aka No Cap Podcast. Your boy Evan, your boy Will. We are back under the Tiki Hut with our special guest today, Javian Mallory, two-time state champ, Miami commit. Well, you already signed, so Miami football player, true freshman coming in. He'll be there in 23 days. Yeah. He's coming 305, so get ready to see your new star back in the making. And how are you feeling? We just did back-to-back championship. How's the body? How's everything going?
The body's the best it's ever been.
Good.
Fifth season finally, no injuries, no surgery needed. I don't feel banged up or nothing. Just a little sore from playing 14, 15 games. Yeah, so I'm feeling real good though. I'm on a high and I'm happy we ended the season the way we did. I'm ready to get to college.
Yeah. It's taking that next step in your journey of, football, and definitely the amount of work you've put in to get to this point. I'm sure that high that you're riding right now is just like got to be on top of the world. It really truly can't get much better because it's such like a pure joy part of your life. Like there's nothing else that you've accomplished so much already. It's going to be very hard to refine that high. So what's something that you're really looking forward to that, when you went and visited Miami, because you've been committed there for what? You were committed for 2 years? Since sophomore year, right? Or junior year?
Junior year.
So you were committed over a year. Yeah, so committed over a year and a half. What's something that, you're just looking forward to when you went down on your visits that you really, I can't wait to get down there and really, be a Miami Hurricane?
Being coached by Coach Merritt, running behind that O-line, Coach Cristobal and Coach Merritt have built. Yeah. Just being a part of that brotherhood. Everybody, majority of the team is from South Florida, so that brotherhood. That brotherhood already inside the program.
You only know if you're from here.
Yeah, I'm just very excited to get down there and get to work. Everybody down there wants the same thing. They all want to be great, get to NFL. So it's like I'm surrounding myself with a bunch of people like me with the same mindset. I'm ready to get down there and get to work. Yeah, that and the Miami mindset too, just a Hurricane mindset. Really? Now, it's hard to unless you've been around it or you were a Miami fan growing up, you truly don't know what it is to be a Cane. So I think Michael Irvin really preaches that a lot when he does his interviews and stuff like that. So it's like now that you are a Cane, and even my boy Juwan who went down there and was a Cane, like the Rob Lockhart and the kids from West Boca that were down there before you, they have come back and even said to be a Hurricane is different. Like to be down there and be a Miami Hurricane, it's not like just going to college. It's a complete culture change, and so it's great to hear that you're excited as you are, and I'm glad you still be able to go catch a few games. So it's, some of the guys that like J5, he's going to Louisville. I ain't gonna be able to catch too many of those games unless they come play y'all down here. So that's really about the only time we'll be able to see him. But go ahead, Will.
So you had more than just Miami offered you, right?
Yeah, 52 offers.
So what was it like going through those offers for you? And why? You kind of said why Miami, but none of those other offers stood out to you, or was it a hard decision?
It was a hard decision, hard process for sure. Yeah. But you know how college football really does. The coaching change, that really plays a big part of why I committed to Miami. A bunch of college coaches, it's a bunch of school I wanted to go to. I thought I was going to go to. Coaching staff change. I flipped everything. But it was definitely a hard process. Being offered by 52 schools it's a blessing, but also at the same time,
mentally draining.
Yeah, it's draining. It's a hard thing that a lot of people just didn't know that's what it come with.
I would even say too, and not only that, like. We had talked about it with X a little bit with coaching changes and stuff like that. You know how hard it is to just say like you're going to stay committed for your 4 years, your 4 years, 3 to 4, whatever it is. But by the way, I might leave you in 2, and then you're on your own. Your third.
Everyone might leave.
That's what I'm saying though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like and I think I think Miami proved that this last year how many kids didn't transfer, and then you had your key pieces come in to transfer, like Carson Beck and stuff like that. So I think when you go there, and I think that's more of the Power Fives of the kids that they end up transferring when it's like they think they're better than the team, or they think they deserve more than what they've actually worked for. Yeah. And I think that's just again, one of those things where we've turned into a business. You are now, you might be a college athlete, but you are a pro college athlete.
Sure.
So it's like when you come to campus, there is no more, oh, you're just a student athlete anymore. You are a pro student athlete at this point. So for you guys, having to, like you said, stay committed and be in Miami, you had 52 other schools saying this, probably relatively close to the same thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
the letters.
Part. Everybody's saying the same stuff.
Always.
That's the hardest part with this recruitment stuff. Every coach, every school is saying the same stuff. They're really only like the different things they'll probably say like the winning, like Ohio State can say they won more national championships
than this kid. Yeah.
Michigan can say they did. That's
I agree.
But like as far as what the coaches are saying, it's all the same stuff.
That's why even on the agent side, you know how mad it makes me when I preach and I try to differentiate myself because I don't want to fucking pitch the same pitch every other agent. It's the same shit because I feel like a coach doing the same thing. I'm trying to get you to sign. I'm trying to get you to commit.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to differentiate other than saying the same shit that you just said. Oh, well, we have this many clients. Oh, we have this many clients. Oh, this guy signed with us because of the... It's the same fucking shit.
That's why culture's still so important.
FOE, fucking what we built off of.
Looking nowadays, like being able to look and see, like you said with Miami, like how many kids are returning, how many coaches are returning. Like you might actually be able to get a better idea of what you're going to be walking into. If it's every year, everyone's leaving, or like over half the seats leaving, you probably won't want to be there.
That's what I think too. I think those kids that don't even want to leave, kids that want to stay, they all of a sudden start looking around the locker room and they're like,
do I know you? Are you supposed to be here?
Where am I again? Is this the right locker room? Am I with the right sport? Stuff like that. So, I mean, it's definitely, one of those things where we've talked about it before, even with X and a few of the other guys, the cultural aspects of choosing your school is more important than maybe even the winning aspects at this time. I mean, I love to win.
That's how it used to be anyway.
Yeah, I love winning. Winning's great. Heisman trophies, stuff like that. But to sit here and say, like, for you, 52 schools kind of gave you the same pitch, and, being home and being at the crib definitely matters, stuff like that. I mean, I can definitely tell you, being 45 minutes to an hour away from home is definitely a lot different than a 2.5, 3 hour plane ride if you go to Ohio State or Texas or, wherever. Any of them. That's you talk about full days of trip. So, but tell us a little bit more on your high school side, like kind of obviously most of the people that are going to be watching this are going to be like our side of town type guys, so they'll know a lot of your story, but just kind of tell them one, who made you or what made you go to West Boca, and then two, how you enjoyed it, and obviously our brand new facility and stuff like that. So kind of give your, I don't want to say your pitch to come to West Boca, but like for show the young guys that I know are going to watch this after, kind of give them this is why I chose West Boca. It might not be the same for them, but they might end up doing it because what, Javian Mallory went to West Boca. I want to go to West Boca because you're going to have those kids now for sure. You could, bro, after the Atlantic game, those kids are, can I get a glove? You would have thought you were already at Miami. Like they were chasing him down, bro. I was literally have to call security to stop the kids from chasing. I swear to God, it was insane. I've never seen anything like it. It's hilarious. But they were just young jitterbugs, just like they saw Javian. They're like, Javian Mallory, can I get your autograph? Like that's really what it was.
Wild.
All right, go ahead. Give him the West Boca, the why you chose West Boca, and kind of how you enjoyed your time there and stuff like that.
My reason for going to West Boca is really something nobody really ever heard of. It's a long story, but to really like break it down, I never planned on going to West Boca. I never heard of West Boca.
And you should.
Yeah, but I had a 7-on-7 tournament at West Boca for my travel team. And my cousin Mason he was down there at Berlin Jesuit with Coach Potts already.
Right.
So Coach Potts took the job at West Boca. He brought Mason with him. Mason already lived in Boca, so
it
was
easy transition. Easy transition for him.
So and then they were Mason and his dad, my uncle, always trying to get me to go there. I was like, nah. And then I just so happened to have a tournament there. And on my way out, Coach Potts stopped me and my dad, and he's talking to us. We're like, okay, no, thank you, Coach. We're good. We're good. We're going here. And then I don't know, just the constant communication from Coach Potts and my cousin and my uncle really like put in my head, like, let me really see what they're talking about. So then, I really sat down with my cousin and my uncle. They really put the game plan in front of me, Coach Potts' game plan, what he got to do, what he say he's going to do and all of that. I talked to Coach Potts, had a serious sit-down meeting with Coach Potts. My dad couldn't sleep after that meeting. Like, everything he was saying was really like, it made us think.
It made us to get to West Boca.
It made us really think. The only thing was, I just didn't live in Boca.
Right.
That was another thing.
Yeah.
You have to live in Boca, in the district. So I'm like, yeah, we're good. One day, I forgot who I was talking to, but I was telling them about my situation, and they was like, I think you should go to West Boca. And I'm like, why? And they told me, why go to another school and be just a part
of a guy?
Yeah, just be another guy. Yeah,
a guy.
When you can go to a school and be the face,
be the guy,
be the name of the school. And that stuck with me. And after that, I told my dad, I told my mom, they were like, well, now we got to move and all of that. And I was like, it's the best thing we can do right now. And they believed it as well. So I moved to West Boca. I told Coach Potts, and then look where we're at now.
2 championships later, baby.
Yeah,
I mean, that the story will go down in West Boca history for sure. I mean, especially just with regards to what we had to go through, because before you guys came, I was coaching, and what I had to deal with was, way more than just the football stuff. It was like, you talk about y'all went through coach changes. I went through 3 coaching changes in my first 4 years of being a coach at West Boca. So then when Potts came in, it was kind of like, I didn't want to, not to say step on his toes or think that I was trying to stay on board. Or I was just like, you know what, Potts coming in with his squad. I'm gonna let them run it. If they need me, I'm gonna be here. I wasn't going anywhere. You saw me coach the weightlifting team. I was there every day. It didn't matter. But at the end of the day, it was more to the extent that I had gone through so much on the West Boca side. Like you said, you never heard of it because we ain't never do nothing.
Never heard of it.
The last time we did anything was when I won a district championship. Probably that was in 2010. So
I was 3 years
that's
old.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the age gap right there.
That's crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. And I think Moran won one other district championship in his time as the head coach. So it's in those time frames, you were probably either in elementary school and or middle school before the last time West Boca did anything. Yeah. So to that extent, it's also kudos to Potts to really put the map in your head, hey, this is how we're going to get it done, and for you to have faith in yourself, and obviously in your abilities to get that done as well. Because on the field is all is all great. As long as you show up, you're good. To stay on track and to stay on the path to now be where we are right now. Yeah, crazy.
That's another thing why I went there though. Coach Potts he had the plan.
Right.
He had it mapped out. But me believing in myself and trusting myself, knowing what I put into myself, I knew it don't matter where I go. Really, I was gonna end up where I ended up.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna have all these offers. I was gonna be able to go to any school I want to. It just growing up, my parents just instilled that work ethic in me to where I don't need nobody pushing me to do anything. I got it on my own. We worked out on my own. So I just knew good things were coming. And then Coach Potts having that just the way he was gonna do it for me really helped me out, and it really made me this the plan. I'm ready.
And that is one thing, even from my side, from the strength conditioning and weightlifting side. I never had to be on you in the weight room to hit your reps or to not cheat or to push yourself to a point where coach spot me. I'll fucking spot. I don't care. I'll fucking spot you. If nobody else wants to spot you, I'll spot you. But to push yourself, it's very easy as a coach to not have to fight you, even if you're pushing yourself, or if I have to push you even more. As long as you know you need to get better, that's 90% of the battle right there. That's because there's never this perfect, I would say not perfect player, but you're pretty goddamn close to what a coach would want out of their star, out of their guy, out of the guy that they would want in the weight room. Between you and X, I mean, you guys on offense and defense, if there's one guy I want my defense built off of, there's one guy that I want my offense built off. I mean, you guys are the perfect parallels of my team. So, I mean, Potts, as good as a coach he is, I mean, the man was spoiled to the brim on being able to have those two, y'all two. It's just, my star running back, my star D tackle, both great guys, both willing to put in the work. Yeah, okay, great, sick. I don't have to do anything. Let's just show up on Friday to whoop some ass. What the fuck?
What school were you at before this? Before West Boca?
I was in middle school. I was going to Westminster.
Oh, you went to high school like
all 4 years.
all 4 years?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he was gonna
You
go
went
to
to
a different.
Westminster?
Westminster.
So you were gonna go there?
No, I was gonna go to Chaminade.
Yeah, no way you were gonna stay at Westminster. They're
They're good at basketball.
They are good at basketball.
Yeah.
I give them that. They are good at
I
basketball.
won the 8th grade county championship.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Was that with Mason on that or
It
no?
was with Julius Jones.
Julius Jones. Yeah.
Dawson Quarterman, you know him.
Oh, yep. Who's on that team? Well, yeah, y'all were loaded for the 8th grade then.
We had Jabari Braid on the team.
Oh,
He
damn.
left Westminster.
Oh, you say where he went to?
He left like the middle of 8th grade.
Okay.
Like, right after football season, he left.
He left.
Westminster.
Okay, got you.
We all knew he wasn't going to stay.
Yeah, I
So he
figured.
was like,
Why stay any longer?
left.
I get that. Yeah.
We had a bunch of stuff on that team. It wasn't fair.
No, that's a dog team right there. That's a dog team. You
Any
Julius
other sports or no?
Trap.
Yeah,
Trap, really.
In high school too?
Nah, well, high school, yeah, they made us run
They-
track.
you guys ran track
And they didn't,
because
Coach Proctor, they didn't really let me play in their school. It was
Yeah.
football and trap.
other than him coming to the weight room on off days and stuff with,
Yeah, it
with
was
me,
just
that was
football,
really about it.
track,
Yeah,
yeah.
football, track, and weight room. So
Cause like early on, like in my high school years, I kept getting hurt. I had the labrum surgery, I had the
this
meniscus
man,
surgery.
this man,
So it's just
2
like,
years in a row.
I couldn't do no extracurricular.
Every time we come out of football season, what do we need to fix? What do we need to
Yeah,
heal? What do
so
we
it's
need
like-
to strengthen up? So that was my game plan for every off season was what do I have to fix on Mallory or Javian? PT? Yeah. What PT? What hurts? What do we got to work on? What are we working on today?
What was all that like dealing with those injuries for you?
It was stressful.
Yeah.
It was definitely sad. I was, mentally not in a great spot. Not being able. I didn't finish. I only finished one full high school season. It was this recent season.
This season. Thank God for this season
Yeah,
too.
like it was really like.
Clearly, you did enough though in the other season
Yeah, I
to
mean,
turn some heads.
we also dominated a lot of those years. Like that last year, like when we went on his season, it got cut short. But like during the season was a fucking like we waxed some of those teams. Like we were undefeated for a reason. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was one of those things where the injuries sucked and mentally sucked. But like he put, like you just said, like the amount of work and effort before those injuries.
Did you break any records?
I don't. I think I have every rushing record at the school.
Oh, really?
I think
so.
I do.
I don't. I'll have to go through Miles Russ and see what he's got, but he'd be the only person to beat you.
I know I have for sure single game rushing yards.
For sure.
I have total touchdowns
I think the only thing you won't have is total yards for
in a career.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think
we don't know that number.
I'd
though.
have to go ask.
I think I
Russ,
do have that too.
Miles knows it. I'll ask Coach.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
the
how would
head,
you not know
he's
total
the-
rushing?
He's the head coach at Kaiser.
That's how bad West Boca was, but they just didn't keep those
Yeah.
stats.
We had
in
no
that.
stats. But I probably had like 3-4 picks in my high school career. I don't even think I ever knew that until like I went back and like watched old film, like old
Yeah,
DVDs of my film. Oh, I forgot how to pick that game. Oh, I forgot how to pick that.
They
Palm Beach
keep
Garden,
those
2
stats.
picks. I'm like, what? I had 2
picks?
Yeah, I completely forgot. Spanish River pick, like like games I didn't remember that I had, like, but that was also a decade ago. So like, unless you have those stats, or like, we also were using DVDs still for that. Like, they were using VCR for when they were watching film. Like, that was 2004, 2007. Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
that
that
Miles
truth will
Russ and
come
all,
out.
dude, I'm telling you, shit locked away in a hole somewhere with dust all over it. I'm telling you, underneath the pool in the 12 building. But
Yeah, why is that a thing? I don't know why I believe that. Why did I believe that? Why did I believe that?
bro,
They say they have a pool, bro.
the freshmen. All right, this has been the thing since West Boca was created.
Right.
We always had a really good swim team, and nobody understood where we went and had practice. So we always said there's a swimming pool on top of 12 building. That has stuck since my brother was at West
It's
Boca.
still a thing. Like,
It's
they're
still a thing. We
saying-
still tell freshmen.
Yeah.
I tell my freshman classes now that there's a 12. Yeah, go up to the 12 building. There's a pool up there.
I remember my freshman year, I wanted to go see it, and like they're acting like they're gonna go up there and take me. So we're walking up the stairs.
Did you hear
from
that?
12,
Never. Oh.
and then we got upstairs, and they're like, "Nah, we're just."
Well, I'm telling you, that has been
crazy.
a rumor.
Yeah.
That has been a rumor at West Boca since the dawn of West Boca. Like, that's so funny. That's so funny.
So where does the swim team practice?
Yeah,
Okay.
for real.
Oh, really?
Cool at Boca, yeah. Yeah. But that was the only. That's the only.
Not far.
It's
Yeah,
a little
it is.
far. Yeah.
We gotta
Every
build
day
a
for
pool.
practice. Yeah.
We have to
Fuck
build a
that.
pool there.
Yeah, I agree. Well, coming with the Javian Mallory Sports Complex.
That's wild. That's so wild. So,
anyway,
that NIL money.
yeah. With little LSU will throw in a little sponsorship dollar. We'll put a couple logos around the building. We'll do the old weight room. We'll turn that into a nice little Laufer Sports and Entertainment hall, media hall. We'll do that for all the
Training and rehabilitation center.
Yeah, literally. So, but hey,
So
well,
for,
I would say hit
for,
him.
for you, is there a aspect of your game that you really want to work on going into college?
I ask myself that every day, but it's like me watching my film, I think like I have a lot of work to improve on. But like when other people watch my film, it's like, no, you're really good at it. You're really good at that. So really, like when I get to Miami and like I'm practicing and all of that, I feel like the running back coach is gonna coach me up to
he'll
coach me up to where everything that's not as good, he's gonna coach me up to where it's a big thing. But for me, I think what I need to work on now is really like going into college, probably pass protection.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Pass pro, being able to like read the field like a quarterback, scan the field,
be able to see who's blitzing,
stuff like that.
Know where your gaps are, where the hole is in the defense. Great.
And I just feel like because the offensive system, Coach Potts, right, is very similar to Miami as far as running scheme.
Yeah, run scheme.
As far as run scheme, like very, very similar. So I'm already going in there with like a head start on that. So I really
you'll know your hole. You'll know where the back cut is and stuff. I guess now that you say that, I just did kind of realize that our run game is very similar to how Miami runs, and it does make sense why your running style fits their offense fairly well. And I mean the blocking schemes and stuff like that with pass protection, that's also just repetition.
Reps,
I mean, that's
learning,
like you're not like to see it on
Yeah.
film is all great and dandy, but it's like until that blitzer actually hits the hole, it's a lot harder to just watch on film. Once you see it and you, like you said, scan the field, it just makes your life a lot easier to see it in person and live like that. So
and everything else I need to work on, like technical wise, I feel like when I get there, they're just
that's what you practice. That's what you do indie
to
for.
Get coached up by a great running back coach to build me up and get me to the league. So it's just like I really don't have I'm not scared of any flaws I have right now because I know when they see all the flaws I have, it's gonna get coached up.
They'll get it better.
I'm gonna.
But if they don't, then that's not the right coaching. Like if they're not getting you better, then it's just not the right.
That's why I went to Miami.
Exactly.
That running back coach, Coach Merrick, Coach Cristobal, and Coach Mirabal, the offensive line coaches. With them, I'm gonna be all set.
You shouldn't. Yeah, I was gonna say that should be. I was gonna say, and especially because they know how hard you are. I'm sure Potts has already talked you up plenty, and I've talked to some of the guys that I know on staff, and they're all excited to have you, and they know how hard you work. So it's very nice, and even for like I even talked with X and some of the guys I know up at Liberty, they're all so excited to have you guys. I mean, it's just such a blessing as a coach to just know that when you get there, the last thing they're worried about is, damn, I wonder if Javion's actually putting in the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like very, very, it's very comforting as a coach to just know that, oh man, like is he actually going to put in the work, or is he going to be satisfied for what he did in high school? It's like it's like a very, very nice thing to know as a coach to not have to be like, should I text him? Is he loving it? Is he like I need to make sure I'm on. Like that is one, because I've had teammates that I know, like when they got up there and they went to the big schools and everything, I know coaches were, hey, are you still working? You still pushing yourself? Blah blah. It's like those guys are the ones that usually end up transferring. They're the guys that end up, I don't want to be here anymore, like, or I don't love ball anymore. It happens. It definitely does. So, for you, I'm glad that you fell in love with Miami, and the ability to be down and close to home is going to be great for you. And mom will be able to see the games and everything. Dad and all that. They'll love to be able to just watch you every Saturday, and especially like Malachi. Being able to play as a freshman, true freshman. You got to show out.
When I went to Miami, they have no problem with putting true freshmen.
If you can ball, they will play you. They have no problem.
They really should have had 2 true freshmen All-American. They should have Bryce Fitzgerald, the safety. He should have been the freshman All-American. I think he led the team in picks.
Is that
He led all freshmen in the ACC I want to say in the country.
I think in the country. I was gonna say I think
like,
the country.
Yeah, so like Miami didn't have no problem. Look at Pringle.
Pringle.
Man, that last stretch of the season,
The last 6 games.
killing
Last 6 games, it was all him.
And him being a running back really like made me even, happier and like
hype in the running back room.
Like, they have no problem.
No, let him run
on the field. Yeah, so it's like.
Injuries gave him the opportunity, but you show up, you stay ready. You stay ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
And they see he maximized it. They didn't take him out.
Nope.
They let him. I remember
going.
like 2 games he had the most carries in that game over.
There was one play they ran it 6 times in a row. Oh, like 2 plays,
like,
first down, 2 plays, first down, 2 plays, first down. I mean, that's all. That's literally all you can ask for out of your running back. Every third play, you're on a first down. Like that's all you can literally ask for out of a running back that 1 is not your starter or 2 is in rotation. If you know this series that every 4 plays you're going to be on your first down, like boom, first down, boom, first down. Like it's as an offensive coordinator, especially with the firepower that they do have, it's so easy. It's so easy to call plays. And it just makes like offensive line, dogs. I mean, that's probably going to be the one thing you guys will have to reload on this year in the portal.
But we have no problem.
No.
Look at our recruiting class.
I know.
We have the #1 offensive line recruiting class in the country.
The buddy that's with Rose. I forget buddy's name.
Cantwell.
Yeah, he's
we have the #1 offensive tackle in the country.
He's huge.
It's like everybody, the interior O-line, 6'4",
Yeah.
6'5", 6'6".
It's one of the biggest O-line. It's gonna be one of the biggest O-lines in the country.
We have the best. We're gonna always have a top 5 O-line.
Oh, always. There's only 3 other teams in the entire country that'll be able to match on a offensive line scheme. Like,
Really?
how many of those, out of those 5 right now, 4 of them are probably going to the NFL next year?
I know 3 of them. I think 2 of them go this year. 1 go next year.
Yeah. Well, Francis and Markel,
They go this year.
they go this year. And then
we have, I think,
the
another
center.
2 going next year.
the center's name from Alabama, I forgot his name, but Brockmeyer, I think is his last name. But anyway, they're all league bound in the next year to 2 years.
Coached up by 2 great offensive line coaches.
Dude,
It's an even better thing.
I agree. I mean, again, your pitch to yourself to be there is more than sufficient for why you want to be there, and it's great to know that you're as confident as you are, and 1, not only your abilities, but 2, also the team you're going to play for. So, again, just excited for you. And Will, any last questions?
Just basically, if you want to throw out some words to people that are trying to come up in the ranks, football-wise, what you would kind of give them as advice to kind of get to the point that you're at right now.
Don't get caught up in the rankings. 247, on 3 rivals, all that. Don't get caught up in that, please. And after my sophomore year, I was a top 5 running back in the country. I think I was either 5 or 6 in the country.
I think you were 5 or 6, yeah.
And my junior year, I got hurt. I didn't play. They dropped me to like 20 something.
I was gonna say, I think 26.
Yeah, they dropped me like 20 something. But even after they still dropped me, college coaches still coming in. I had 52 offers. I think I had the most offers as a running back in the country in my class. So it's like coaches don't look at rankings. They don't care about rankings. As long as you put on tape what they want to see. You work hard. You put your head down. You stay humble. You keep grinding. Everything's gonna come. Everything's gonna work out how you want it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you nailed it on the head with that. Those rankings, the college coaches don't care. I promise you, no college coach goes to on 3, goes on 24/7, and says, "Hey, I think we should go get this kid." 24/7's got him ranked number 1 in the 2029 class. Like 2029, that means he's a 7th grader. Like
it probably helps the kids that are ranked high. It probably does help.
Well, yeah,
them.
if you are that good, yeah.
But the kids that aren't ranked as high as they think they are, it doesn't. It doesn't
put it
hurt
on
them at
put it
all.
on the film.
Exactly.
I'll find you. As a coaching aspect, if you got the film to get you to the next level, I promise you, there's a coach out there.
Because they're coaching for a reason. They know what they want.
know ball.
There's a bunch of coaches that came in. They were like, bro, I don't know how you not a 5-star. I don't know how he ranked. They're like, coach.
I'm telling you,
they're like,
the rank,
the
rank, yeah.
Especially these days, everything's on film.
I hate some of the rankings, even on like PFF and stuff for the college side. Like some of the rankings I see, I'll like watch film on a kid and I'll be like, how is he not higher? Like how is he not? Like I don't understand. Sometimes I just
That's where you come.
holler at your boy. So, but yeah, no, agreed. The ranking side of everything, it's just insanity to me that I will say this. There are definitely coaches out there that'll go, and I shouldn't even say coaches, I don't want to give coaches a bad rap. There are people in power at certain schools that go on those rankings and will go to a coach and say, why aren't we going after this kid?
For sure.
Coming from a guy that probably doesn't know ball, but somebody with a lot of...
There's a lot of people on the internet as well. Instagram,
bro,
Twitter.
Let's not get into those. They think they know everything about ball.
They look at ranking. I remember when I committed and on Twitter someone had commented, I see someone had posted something that's like, he's not even the top 10 back in the country. We need one more.
Oh my God.
And I was just laughing.
But I'm telling you, these Twitter trolls, the Instagram guys,
people really can't.
Don't listen to them. Yeah, I literally laugh at those, like, because I'm just like, you don't know ball, you don't know ball, you don't know ball. Like, I'm like, if it'd be different if the guy came in and said he watched like 10 hours of your film.
All he did
like
search my name up.
Yeah, saw your rankings on 24/7, and it was like, oh, he's not a 5-star. I don't fucking want him.
They sit on
I don't want him.
All day.
That's all they do.
Yeah,
that's all they do. I hate that shit. But
all they should do though is like lit fire.
Yeah, it should burn.
Like, it should really make y'all mad, make y'all go work out, make y'all push out even harder. Yeah. That's what it really should.
It really should. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that statement. 100%.
And surrounding yourself with the right people is also another thing. That's how I was Boca. Like my first year there, not to throw shade at y'all boys. I love all y'all, but a lot of y'all boys just they just wasn't it. Yeah,
we had some troubles.
In the weight room, they joking around, laughing, they not doing anything. So it's like we had to bring the people in with the same mindset me and Coach Potts had to build a program to where it's at right now. So like putting yourself around the right people is also another big thing you have to do to get to where you want to get.
Yeah, I mean,
hopefully that lasts too.
Yeah, I mean, we're going for the 3P.
It's gonna be a
three-P, baby. We coming.
It's gonna be a dynasty.
We've got now we have the facilities to make it the ability to create the Palm Beach County dynasty. Like,
too.
Yeah,
I mean,
actually, like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, and I know y'all can say glazing and shit, but like, in the sense of reality, that what you did this year is a monumental movement for West Boca. I mean, that I wouldn't even say that's a high enough statement, because we did something in Palm Beach County history that's never been done. We've produced NFL talent for decades. You know, like, we've had NFL guys go, and we've never had two.
Palm Beach County.
We've had state champs before, but to say that we've had a repeat champ, a back-to-back state champ, no. That I'm just saying, like, we've always had the talent, we've always had the ability. But like, to do it for the first time after so many years, and in a school, like you just said, if you ain't from here, you probably ain't never heard of us either. Like, I guarantee that Bergeron Catholic had never heard of us when Potts called and was like, hey, number 7 team in the nation, you guys want to come on down and we'll whoop your ass for a couple quarters? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very unlikely for, you know, where we are now.
But now
now it's come get these hands.
But Boca's, it's gonna be a dynasty.
Yeah.
But Boca's gonna be like another St. Thomas.
Yeah, it's gonna be the public school St. Thomas. That's basically what it is. And you know,
big shoes to fill.
Yeah. I mean,
they're not there in the same classification.
Yeah, we'll get to put it to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I believe they're gonna win.
No, I
think they're gonna win.
We're gonna see. Only thing I hope is that when they do the reclass or the reshuffle like they did this year when we had to play Armwood, I want St. Thomas on the other side so we can play them for the championship. Yes, I want them in the championship. I don't want to hear it that they couldn't get up for it, like Armwood, like all that shit. I don't want to hear it from them. I want you in the state championship where we're playing for the fucking title, and I don't want to hear it. It's either show up and shut up, or, you know, take your private school money somewhere else. That's it.
Amen.
So, but Jay, appreciate it.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you. For another episode of No Client Agent Privilege, this is 5-star running back Javian Mallory, University of Miami. Your boy Will, your boy Evan. Thank you for listening.
Peace.